Hey, Emily. How's it going?
Fine. A little boring.
What's been boring today? Is that your U.S. history class you were just in?
Yeah, with Miss Dean.
Why was it so boring?
History is just not my thing.
I see. Yeah, I'm the same way, but I kind of like art and history a little bit more. What about, is there a class you like more than the history class?
I like my science classes, especially biology.
I think you're taking Miss Travis's science classes, right?
Yeah.
So that's the ones you like?
Yep.
Well, if you want, I can note for next year when you're scheduling your junior classes, I can make sure that you're taking longer courses.
I like that.
Cool. Well, do you know why I called you in today?
Sorta.
Why do you think you're here?
My grades.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons. I noticed a drop in your grades dramatically, especially from last year. It says right here your freshman year, you had an overall 3.6 GPA, and it looks like you'll be lucky to finish the semester out with a 2.0. But before I met with you, I met with your teachers because I wanted to get some feedback, trying to figure out why your grade is dropping. And most of them are saying it's because you're just not turning anything in and you've lost interest, not because you can't actually perform well in class. They said you're completely capable of doing that. And they're expressing a lot of concern, quite frankly, and they know how capable you are of doing it. And they're just getting really worried, and so am I, as your counselor. And I want to figure out what's causing these grades to dramatically decline and, figure something out. But would you agree what your teachers are saying?
I guess so.
Do you think you're capable of actually doing the work, the schoolwork?
No.
Why?
I feel I'm not smart enough, so I just don't do it.
So you're telling me that you don't think you're smart enough, you might as well just not do the work? Did you do some assignments that make you feel like you weren't smart enough?
I guess so.
Can you give me an example?
When I worked on the Great Gatsby paper.
What went wrong with that?
It was a 6-page paper on a book, and I had a lot of work to do at home.
Oh, I see. So what was the main problem? Was it because you had to work it at home, or was it something else? It was? Okay. Well, why was it so hard to work at home?
It's just distracting.
You want to be specific? What's distracting?
Mostly my dad.
Yeah? Really?
Yeah. I had to move back with my parents, and they act like a bunch of kids.
Oh, what makes you say that they act like a bunch of kids?
They're always drinking and having friends over.
Oh, so, do they want you to hang out with them?
No, they usually want me and my sister to stay away when they're partying.
And you said you just moved back in with them, so who were you living with before?
My grandma, but she couldn't keep us there anymore because she got sick and had to move into a retirement home.
Okay, so home is distracting you with your homework. Is that contributing to why you think you're not smart enough to do the work?
I guess so.
Is there anyone at home that, could help you not be so distracted?
No, my sister's too young.
Okay, so do you feel like you're distracted here at school?
Not like at home. When I just get to school, I just feel depressed.
Depressed? Is that because how you're treated at home?
Yeah, I guess so. It just feels like no one cares about me there.
Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. And I hope you know that a lot of people care about you here at school. Me, your teachers, your friends. But do you think that we care about you? Do you think your teachers and I care about you here?
Yeah, I know.
Do you think you can get support from your teachers?
I think so. Mrs. Chavez and Mr. Brown always ask how I'm doing, if I need anything. And Miss Vertrees always asks me if I want to stay in at lunch so she can help me.
Okay, that's good. Have you gone in with her for some extra help?
No,
How come?
I've just been too lazy. I just want to see my friends.
Do you think if you actually went to go see her during lunch, that it'd probably help your grade?
Yeah, maybe she'd probably let me do some missing assignments.
Okay, is there any other class that would allow you to do so?
I can stay after school with Mrs. Chavez and probably do some lunches with Mr. Brown, and I can get those grades up quickly.
Okay, so how could you work out your schedule so you could pick up those grades, all those grades?
I can go to Miss Vertrees every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday since I have most catching up to do there, and Mr. Brown on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And Miss Chavez has an after-school tutorial every Tuesday and Thursday, so I can take the late bus home on those days.
I think that's a really good idea. And I also spoke with your teachers, and all of them said that they would, help you out, and they wanted to. They want to get those grades up before the next grading period. Now, how do you think we can fix this distraction at home? How do you think you could be less distracted at home?
I don't know. I don't think there's any way that I can't be distracted at home.
Do you think this distraction is your fault at all?
Sometimes when I'm trying to hang out with my parents or my sister.
Okay, so whose job is it to take care of your sister?
My parents, but they're more focused on themselves.
You're right. It's not your fault, and you need to, I hope you understand that. Being distracted is not your fault. Do you have any other family members that might be able to help you that don't necessarily live with you at home?
Yeah, my aunt, she picks us up from school and checks up on me sometimes, and she helps my little sister out too.
Okay, so maybe we can, give her a call and try to make some plans, the three of us, that maybe helps you become more focused at home so you're more focused here. But would that be okay with you if I called your aunt and we did something like that?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, and then I want to just suggest one more thing. Would you like me to schedule some appointments with the school psychologist? Because you mentioned that you're starting to feel a little depressed, and if you're feeling depressed, I'd like you to see someone who could professionally help you that's here at the school. Would you like to maybe have a counseling session?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, we'll set that up.
Okay.